I want to apologize if the lighting seems different. The bulb on one of the lamps I used just burnt out. And with that bit of housekeeping out of the way, let's get to my top 10. Not top 10, what am I talking about? My Oscar predictions. These are how I think the Oscars are going to play out, what I want to win, what I think is going to win, and keep this in mind. I'm not going to do them for all of them. Like, there's some categories where I just will skip just because I haven't seen everything, and also, I'm not going to do a reaction to the winners just because, like, I mean, I really don't care about the Oscars. I mean, unless something really pisses me off or surprises me, I'll talk about it, but there's a good chance I won't talk about them. Also, I'm just really busy with schoolwork. So I'm just going to go through all the nominees and just talk about which ones I want to win and whatnot. So without further ado, and also keep in mind I've seen most of these nominees, but I haven't seen everyone. So I'm just going to go through the nominees and we'll just see what happens. For writing, I wanted to go to Birdman just because I thought that was my favorite movie, which if you saw my top 10 list of best films, you know that's it. Boyhood, I don't really think there's much story to Boyhood, so I don't think writing it deserves it. Foxcatcher, I really didn't care for. And Grand Budapest, I love it, but I don't think it's going to win. I think it's either going to go to Birdman or Boyhood. Possibly Foxcatcher, I doubt it. But I think those two, just because those are the... I think this is essentially going to be a Boyhood versus Birdman Oscar race. For writing, best adapted screenplay, I'm going with Whiplash. I think either Whiplash or Fury of Everything. I want Whiplash to win because I think that had the best, most well-written screenplay. I mean, like, Imitation Game was great, but there's just something more creative about Whiplash's screenplay. For visual effects, either Interstellar or Dawn of Planet of the Apes, I think, is going to win it. I don't think Winter Soldier is going to win. It didn't have a lot of practical effects. And visually, there was nothing I really took away from the film. Dawn of Planet of the Apes, I mean, I haven't seen it, but the motion capture on the film that I've seen looks really good. Like, the apes just look amazing. And Guardians, while it's good, visually there was nothing in the film that really just blew me away. Interstellar, though, the visuals were fantastic, so I think it has a shot there. And X-Men, I doubt. I mean, it looks cool, but nothing really blew me away visually in that film. Like, not to say there weren't bad visuals, but nothing like... I wasn't talking about the visuals when I left the film. But surprisingly, there's a lot of blockbusters on there. It's like the one thing they can get nominated for. Sound mixing, I really don't know what they look for, so just shot in the dark, it's either going to be Whiplash or Birdman, just because sound is some... Or American Sniper. Just because, like, those had really good sound. Again, I really don't care. Sound editing, I'm just going to go Birdman or American Sniper, just because the sound in those sound pretty good. I'm going to skip short film because I didn't see any of them, so I can't vouch for them. Best animated short, again, I can't really speak for that since I haven't seen it. I mean, maybe Feast since it's like a Disney thing, but I doubt it. Production design, I really don't know what that is, so I really can't talk about it. Music, I think it's just going to go to Glory just because Selma has to win something, and since it's only nominated for like one of her... It didn't get any actor or actress nominations, surprisingly and unfortunately, and I doubt it's going to win Best Picture, so... Odds are it's going to get, like, something, and that's going to be the one thing it gets. For best score, there's a lot of stuff. I mean, in my opinion, I want Grand Budapest Hotel to win, but in all honesty, this is really up in the air. I mean, maybe Fury will get it, maybe Imitation Game will get it. I mean, I'd be surprised if Interstellar, but I really don't know. It's anyone's game. For makeup and hairstyling, I think it's going to go to Foxcatcher just for Steve Carell's face. I mean, I really... Because Guardians, I mean, the makeup was good, but Yeah, it would just seem really strange if Guardians won. And Grand Budapest, it was really good. It's just there was no groundbreaking makeup in there. Foreign language, I can't really comment on. Editing, I really don't know much about that. So, I mean, maybe Boyhood. I really don't know. I mean, I'd skip the documentary ones because, again, I haven't seen every film. I don't know what they look. I haven't seen any of the documentaries, so I can't vouch for that. Directing, it's either going to go to Birdman or Boyhood just because I think those were doing the most interesting things directly. I mean, I don't know which one. I mean, my money's on Birdman, but it's going to come down to one of those two. Costume design, Grand Budapest, just because it has to walk away with something. It's not going to win Best Picture, unfortunately. I doubt. It would be awesome if it did, but I doubt it is. And the costumes there are pretty cool. Cinematography, it's going to go to, again, either Birdman or Grand Budapest, just because those, I haven't seen all the nominees, but Birdman's the one that had the amazing one take, and Grand Budapest, Wes Anderson's always good with shots. Animated feature, I haven't seen any of these, unfortunately, but it's very rare that anime wins. I mean, the last one that won was, I'm trying to think. It was Spirited Away. I mean, it would be cool if it won, but knowing how the Academy works, it's either going to go to How to Train Your Dragon 2 or Big Hero 6. I'm guessing Big Hero 6 just because of they always go for Disney, and they rarely take this category seriously or gives it to who deserves it, which is why the Lego Movie was snubbed. But I would really be happy if How to Train Your Dragon 2 won. I mean, I haven't seen the film, but I've heard nothing but wonderful things about it. And DreamWorks, given the state they're in with like money and lack of hits lately, they deserve all the help they can get. And now we're going into Best Actress for Supporting Role. Again, it's going to be Patricia Arquette just because Boyhood and Birdman are going to walk away big. And I thought Patricia Arquette was pretty good in Boyhood. Like, she gave a really nice performance, and I really think she came out good. I haven't seen The Wild, so I can't comment on it. And Keira Knightley, I thought she was fine in The Imitation Game, but there was nothing about her performance that I thought was particularly amazing. Emma Stone, I thought she was good in Birdman, and she would be my second choice to win, but I doubt it. And Meryl Streep, I mean, she gets nominated a lot. I doubt she's going to win. I mean, I haven't seen Into the Woods, so I can't vouch for it, but I doubt it. For Best Supporting Actor, it's J.K. Simmons. I mean, I can't vouch for Robert Duvall because I haven't seen The Judge. Ethan Hawke, I mean, he was good in Boyhood, but he was pretty good in Boyhood. And I enjoyed Edward Norton, and I thought Edward Norton was pretty good in Birdman, and Mark Ruffalo was entertaining in Foxcatcher. But at the end of the day, there was only one actor that just really delivered something amazing, and that was J.K. Simmons. So that's my pick to win, and I really have wished nothing but the best for him there. For Best Actress in a Leading Role, again, I haven't seen a lot of these films, so I can't really vouch for anyone. I mean, I thought Felicity Jones, she was okay in Theory of Everything. I didn't think she was amazing, though. And so I'm gonna go with Rosamund Pike and Gone Girl just because like there were. I mean, I didn't think she played the entire role perfectly, but there were a lot of moments in the film where she was just like on it. And for actor, again, this is one of those. It's gonna be different. What I want to win is not what I will win. I mean, I want Michael Keaton to win for Birdman because he was amazing in that. But there's a good chance that Eddie Redmayne's gonna win for Fury because. While I really didn't care for the film, I thought he was good in it. Like, I liked his performance. Steve Carell, I mean, I don't really know how to... I mean, he was... I mean, I really didn't care for him, but... I mean, even with all the buzz that he got, I don't think he'll get it. Bradley Cooper, I thought was pretty good in American Sniper, but again, he was... I don't think it's, like, best actor material. Well, this guy's been getting a lot of really good Oscar films lately, so kudos to him for making a lot of smart moves. Benedict Cumberbatch, again, nice to see this guy in the Oscars race, man. But for as much as I enjoyed him, he wasn't like amazing or anything. I thought he was good, but he wasn't great. And for Best Picture, it's gonna come down to Birdman and Boyhood. Birdman, just best film of the year. It was, out of all the films, this was the one that was like doing something real. Both of these films were doing something really big and really creative, both with the camera, with the storytelling. I mean, and it's ultimately going to come down to these two. Ideally, I want Birdman to win, but realistically, I feel like the Academy is going to go Boyhood. And I'll be really surprised if like any of these other ones win. I mean, it's a really good race this year. Like, a lot of stuff I really liked. I mean, my second choice would be Grand Budapest. I doubt Grand Budapest is going to win just because it's not nominated for... I doubt Grand Budapest and Selma are going to win just because they are barely nominated for anything, and Birdman, Boyhood are like the two big ones. Theory might just... It has like a couple stuff, but not really. But at the end of the day, those are the two films that are get it. And also, I think let me check who won the Golden Globes, because usually whoever wins Best Picture at the Golden Globes tends to win at the Oscars. I'm pretty sure it was Boyhood. I mean, it's not always like 2010, The Social Network won, but it's a good indicator, and I feel like, unfortunately, Boyhood might win. But again, I really don't care. So, I'm probably not going to do a video, but that's what I think of the Oscars. It'll be really fun to see what actually wins, but until then, this is JStar260 signing out, and until next time, take care.